Highest Content of Human Civilization by Hundun Buddha. When human civilization reaches a higher stage, there will be no laws or regulations, no nations, no currency, no marriage or family, nor any form of identification such as ID cards, passports, or any certificates like driver's licenses, work permits, medical licenses, judicial licenses, academic credentials, etc. There won't be various kinds of business licenses either. Readers might think this is impossible. Without laws, nations, or any form of identification, human society would become chaotic. For instance, without driver's licenses, people unfamiliar with traffic rules driving on the roads would surely cause traffic disasters. I want to say that it's impossible to imagine the form and operational mode of the most advanced human civilization based on the current state of consciousness and living environment of people. However, we can imagine when everyone selflessly expresses their true, kind, beautiful, loving, honest, and faithful nature, all disputes in the world would dissolve. Those who are not proficient in driving would not drive because their love for others surpasses the love for themselves. Some readers may feel that it's impossible for people to be entirely selfless and egoless. However, this is not the case. When the traditional social production and living models are replaced by the second home model, people will find that the more selfless and egoless they are, the more they can enjoy the pleasures and beauty of life and existence. Our 14 years of production and living practice have proven this point. Without nations, laws, and regulations, and without marriage and family, will everything turn into chaos? No. When we emulate the model of the 1,000-year world of heaven, we find that the higher the degree of freedom, the more civilized people become. More restrictions and constraints, on the other hand, tend to provoke selfish, greedy, and opportunistic natures in people. Furthermore, when millions of second homes emerge on Earth, people will choose to enter the life of homes. With billions of homes operating according to universal values and the way of nature, all people on Earth will become members of this large family. Regardless of the job, whether generating electricity, farming, producing clothes in factories, educating children in schools, herding sheep on the grasslands, or innovating technology in laboratories, people from all walks of life will become members of the Earth's large family. Without money or private property, everyone freely uses their intelligence and talents, and the big family takes care of everyone's needs, from food, clothing, shelter, and transportation to birth, aging, sickness, and death. Nobody would want to store money or own private property anymore. Each second home, with as few as 30 or as many as 300 members, rotates every 3 years to work and live in another home. With the global movement of people, there will no longer be ethnic, party, religious, or cultural barriers. Any turmoil and war will cease to exist, and hunger will disappear. The likelihood of theft, robbery, corruption, fraud, and deception will be minimal. I am well aware that everyone has a myriad of questions in their hearts, but I can assure you that I have considered all the concerns you might have and know the solutions. I can also tell you with certainty that no one in the world today thinks more deeply than I do, and no solution is superior to mine, not even the Eastern sage that everyone anticipates could surpass my theories and practical content. Humanity has only one bright future, and that is to do as I say. No matter how high your IQ may be, you cannot escape the 36 stratagems of the Bagua formation. Only by following the path I guide can we have the most wonderful future. 2023-0502,